Hello. Sorry, my Alexa started going off as soon as I started stream. Okay, desktop audio on. I had to turn that off before. Okay, we're going to start with a little rundown of the alpha release that went out today. This can be accessed by changing your manifest to unstable. And if you want to know how to do that, you know, I should probably show how to do that. I don't know if everyone knows how to do that. I'm not sure I know how to do that. I don't have to do that on my own because... Oh, this is a good time to just not work. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. I mean, I have mine set up as a Git project, so I actually don't have to do this part. Wow, this is bad. Why is it so bad? Okay. Well, let's see if I can figure out how to do this, because that would be... Actually, I probably already screwed it up. I probably have to leave to the main menu. Ooh. You know what? I should do this so I know how to do it and I can tell other people how. Alright, so let's see. It's probably not in settings. No. Modules, edit world maybe? No. Okay, yeah, I think you have to go back to the setup. And you have to go to game systems, I believe. Go here. Can I not? I can't do that. Why can't I open this? Oh, there we go. Alright, I actually don't know how to switch it. If anybody wants to send me the information how to do that, I've never had to do this myself, please do, and I will make sure I put the guide in there. I didn't realize it was not as straightforward. Yeah, I know you can go here and you can put a new one in. Yeah, so you would just go here. You just need the system.json, so we'd go to... yeah, let me know if you know how to switch between two different manifest files without creating a new game system, because I do not know how to do that apparently. Didn't realize that. Okay, but you come in here. Oh, this is just a little. Oh, that's that. I don't need all the issues yet. You come in here. You go to unstable. You get system.json. You click raw. And this is the URL that you need to use, right there. So that's how you get the unstable if you want to test it out. I will probably re-release this as a stable version sometime next week. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it was a big enough change where there could be something that works out not working the same way, or hitting like a null pointer or something. So I just want to make sure no one's trying to run their game with this before I release it for good. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to walk through the issues that are included here. There was an issue with equipping items where there was a null pointer hit when trying to update light sources, so I've disabled that for now until I figure out that issue more closely. It shouldn't be a problem though. This one, it was trying to do an update directly on create, which wasn't like breaking because you hit F5 and everything was fine, but it was annoying and would freeze. Every time you create an actor like this, you'd have to refresh your page before you did anything. Oh, by the way, shout out to Lekopic. I hope I got that right. A lot of these bugs are things that he found this time, and some of them are like enhancements he requested. So, and there's two other reporters I'm also going to get to. I just don't know how to say their names without reading them, so I'm going to wait until I get to their names. Okay, this is actually something my players noticed about when Lekopic posted it, and it's that you couldn't see the breakdown of dice anymore. And the reason was that it just between version 11 and 12, something just broke, and it was actually like giving a warning instead in the code and saying, no, you can't do that anymore. We changed how it works. So I just fixed that. Pretty easy tweak. Damage to chat. Now every time the GM presses the damage button, it says who takes damage, how much, or healing. This is similar. This is kind of related. I also had a request to make it so that any player can do this. Currently, I can't. I'm not quite sure how to do this, and the reason is because if you are not the GM, you don't have access to the character that you're trying to do damage to. So I got to figure out how other systems do that, if they do it at all. So we shall see if that's possible, without like just granting everyone access to everything. This was added where now there are swift action. You can use the recover action is 3 swifts. I don't think they have to be consecutive. I just know they have to, maybe in consecutive turns. I don't quite remember. But yeah, you can do this and it will increase your condition now. So you can actually track how many swift actions you've spent. Yeah, if we go back here and I go to my test world, I'm going to show this one off. This one actually, I'm kind of proud of how this turned out. It looks nice. Yeah, I can go in here, and I really do. There's some stuff that should not be running on load. That's why this is starting to get slow again. There's a couple of things that squeaked through, so I'm going to go try to fix those in the next couple of weeks. But okay, so I think it should work on any actor. So right now, the condition track looks just like it always did because you're at full condition. If you go to -1, you now have this recover button. And what you can do is you can spend a swift action, spend a swift action, and spend a swift action, and it goes back up. And that will work anywhere on the track, and it increases. Pretty simple. Yeah, so I think I like how this looks. It jumps around the screen a little bit, but yeah, we'll see. If someone has an idea of how to make this prettier, I tried to see if I could get in here, but I couldn't get the word recover in. I just kind of wanted to have recover on there because that's the name of the action that you're taking. So, all right. So yeah, shout out to Vasilaic for reporting that one. That was a good request. And then Talon Katupa. What was this one? Display detail what's being rolled when rolling generic checks from summary page. Yeah, so there's a couple checks on the sheet. If I remember right, the grapple bonus and the base attack bonus, when you would roll these, it wouldn't say what you were rolling. So now if we open this up, roll this, it says rolls for base attack bonus. The phrasing is kind of funny. I might clean that up, who knows. But yeah, these both now actually say what they're rolling. Which, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's kind of annoying when you're the GM and someone says, okay, I'm rolling, and you're like, okay, yeah, what are you rolling? Now it tells you. Let's see, what is next? Another one from Talon Katupa. Tough as nails did not add total available second wind on summary page. Yeah, so it does now. We already had the feat extra second wind working. So really, really this is a copy of that. It does the exact same thing. So now they stack. Do I have one? I thought I might have had one that I had one for testing. I don't know which one it was. Let's see if I can find it. Nah, no idea. I have no idea where it is. I was using Boba Fett for some stuff. Yeah, let's just here. Well, I got too many of these open. Let's close these out. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and just add them. So right now you got one. If you go into feats and talents, we can go here. Extra second wind. You pull it. Oh, I'm not training endurance. Sorry, my bad. Let's go ahead and train in endurance, and then we can do it. Okay, I will clear out some of my extra feats. Not important. There we go. So now we go back to the page. Now there's two little checks here. And we go back to feats and talents. I'll get rid of expert grappler. Oh, that's why he has such a high grapple score. Okay. And then we're going to go, was it tough as nails? Is that the... Tough as nails. Tough as nails. Now you have 3. There you go. Alright, now we're going to look at the last one I updated for this one. Point blank shot probably is one of the most common feats that's taken. It might not be. I think it probably is. It's up there with toughness. Yeah, so these... It was actually very difficult. This is the one that is where I introduced the stuff that might be breaking to people. And essentially what the problem is... Do I have it on this? Oh, you know what? Yeah, so the problem was, I noticed this because I started testing it on a token. I didn't want to have to open menus every time I was testing this, and so I'm like, oh, I'll just drag a token and I can open the sheet that way. Well, I opened it, I put point blank shot on here, and it didn't seem to exist on the sheet every time I rolled an attack. And I'm like, well, okay, why is that? So this is an NPC token sheet, which when you drag, so essentially what I did is I dragged this Boba Fett bounty hunter onto the sheet, or onto the scene, and it creates kind of a light copy, like that's still linked back to the old one, but you can actually modify the one that's on the token directly, but the way that attacks were handled, it was actually looking directly back at this. I'm sorry, I'm pointing with my hands. You can't see what I'm doing with my hands. Well, I mean, yeah, not that much. Okay. What it was doing was, when I was trying to make an attack, it was referencing the sheet over here instead of the sheet that was actually attached to the token. So the changes I made to this, adding the feat, weren't working. So I had to change how that was being referenced so that would get the right one. So that is the change that may cause issues. That's the one that I am holding off until I can test it better. That's why I released an alpha instead of a full thing. Yeah, so now if we go to blaster pistol, if we're in point blank range, as you can see here, you can see that there's a 1 here for range modifier and a 1 here for range modifier. If I go down to here, it becomes a -2 because it's short and it's the modifier for short. Yeah, so that's that really, really common feat that everyone uses finally works. All right, so I think that's everything I got for this release. Go check it out if you want to play with the possibly unstable version of this. Otherwise, yeah, stick with the one you have if you're running games. I wouldn't recommend actually running games with it unless you don't mind possibly having things not work correctly. So, all right. One mistake I made last time I streamed this game is I did not turn off the music. That was no good. You got to turn off the music for Star Wars games because they make they're very, very aggressive with copyright stuff. So that video is actually muted now. You know, no big deal. I don't care. They have every right to do that. That's fine. I made the mistake. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Actually, I'm going to double check to make sure that is correct. So sound. Yeah, let's actually turn the music all the way off. The movies also have music, so there's some exposition in the movies. Usually it's just like ships blowing up so I'm not super worried about that either, but I think we're okay with the voiceover and sound effects. Alright, let's go ahead and load into the game. Where was I? Oh man, okay. I got further than I thought I did. I remember playing this as a kid where it actually took time to load that. Oh no, the KOTOR tank was shattered from the inside. Fragments litter the floor around it. Alright. Okay, what did I give everybody? What does she have? What, Kreia, what are you using? Is it, oh, the Gideon beacon. Okay, the Gideon beacon. The weapon that you almost never use because nobody wants to try to use a two-handed weapon this early and it becomes useless by the time you want to use a two-handed weapon. Okay, let's see. Anything I can do here? Insert data pad. I have that. Dosage exceeds safety protocols. Somebody was intentionally drugging us. Ah, was given enough to kill an elephant or a normal human being. Alright, where's my Kolto tank? It's right there. That's my special Kolto tank. Nobody else can use it. Alright, check medical logs. Yeah, we should go through these.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that SWSE firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this.
So, do they not have like internal sensors that detect like body heat or something? Like, I don't know. You'd think they'd have something, right?
I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together.
And I remember the first time I heard that, I thought that's just so cool. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I remember cloaking in the Clone Wars. There's a ship that it cloaks its emissions as well. Like, it's not just a visual cloak, so it probably does cloak heat and stuff. So so there's no way to detect them. Who knows?
This is the medical officer. The soldiers into the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's trying to find more of the crew. With him or SWSE. They disappeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a SWSE Lord, alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
Okay, and I know there's a video somewhere. Camera recordings. There we go. I like how there's all these Kolto tanks on the side, but they put him in like the special one in the middle that they could like watch this poor guy who's just like looks like he's been in 12 car accidents in a row, you know. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but there was liquid in the tank. That's why he was floating, and I don't know if you can see the liquid go down, but there you go. Attempt to get chemicals. Yeah, I always need some chemicals. Yeah, see, I got the chemicals. That is one thing I feel like I skip every time I play this game, is I always forget to actually, like, make stuff. And you can make quite a lot of good stuff, like grenades and stuff, if you have a high demolition skill. Alright. I gotta remember if I actually have... Ooh, battle armor. Is that better for you or not? So you cannot wear this. Okay. Well, you already have 21 defense anyways. Yeah, you are actually... Well, you have a lot of dexterity, that's why. Okay. Cool. Ooh, do you need a sonic carbine? Plus 10, 5 to 8, or... Plus 8... I think the pistol or the oral blaster is slightly better, just because it hits more often. But I don't know. Okay. Do I need the medical droid? I don't think I actually need it, but I could get the experience for doing it. Do you actually have the skills required? So let's go to skills, Atten, repair, I think would be the right one. You have nothing in that. Korea has 3. My dude has 1. Okay, so Korea actually would be the best. Yes. Is it a trivial thing to do? That's a lot of repair parts. I have a lot of repair parts, though, and I'm going to have plenty, because I think I can make them by scrapping stuff. Yeah, let's just do it. There we go, get 90 experience for that. Okay. This is something I feel like I should include in my games more, is broken things that the party can fix to help them in combat. I feel like I don't add enough of that. Repeating blaster rifle. Ooh. Alright, I think the oral blaster may be better simply because it does sonic damage, and... Ooh, this is really good, though. 3 to 13 plus 8. What was the Sonic Carbine, 2 to 11. You know, I think I might have to go with it. Well, you know, I'll keep the Oral Blaster on standby, though, because it does... What is the other thing it does? Damage Dexterity, DC 18. That's really solid at this level, especially at this level. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go for damage, though. Alright, anything I can do here? Probably not. I can make retinal combat implants, which is a awareness skill. How... I want to know more about these implants. Why is it so easy just to, like, you know, plug plug things into a person as an implant? There's no check required to install them. There's no nothing. Okay, I can make these. Treat injury for strength. That could be really solid since I'm doing a strength build. Yeah. Ion grenades. If I have a couple of these, the HK50 units that are coming up are going to be trivial. I can make one right now. Do I have breakdown? So I can break down? I do. Ooh, I can actually... Oh, I have a lot of... Yeah, I'm just going to stick with what I got right now. I don't think there's any need for making stuff at the moment. Alright. So run around with my sword. Okay. So this whole area is full of stealth dudes. Zen Shot Initiate Armor. Okay. That is really good if you want to use force powers. I don't know if I care to use the force powers that are restricted by armor, though. Oh, there's an assassin. Like, I can still use stun, mind trick, and mind trick right now. I don't know if I need to. Oh, and there's the droid I fixed. I'm like, whoa, what's that coming down the hallway? Oh, I did that. Okay. Did you just forget to attack? Yeah, sometimes you just need to clear your list when you switch targets or when you switch between ranged and melee. I don't know why that is. Alright, everyone leveled up. Except for me. I did play this recently, well, like, probably over Christmas, I think. Yeah, I think over, like, around Christmas I played this, and I used a mod that gave everybody, gave all these assassins lightsabers, and it was incredibly hard. Ooh, free ship. I'll just steal all of your things.
Pure Bazak.
That is something, that is an expectation that video games set up for me as a child that just did not follow through as an adult. You cannot just walk into people's house and take their stuff. It's not allowed. Environment Underlay Mark II. Ooh, that's actually probably pretty good. At least for now. Let's see. Turbolift. I don't think I want to go there yet. I think there's a couple more surprise attacks and some more information on this level. I think there's one right here, actually. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Atten, go ahead and take the... I don't know if I want to sandbag levels for Atten until I can get him... make him a Jedi or not. We'll see. Because scoundrels are really good. It's best to turn him into a Jedi right after he gets a level of... Why did you do that? You just ran up to the guy and then ran away. Oh, now you're gonna go get him. Okay. Well, silly me. I do want to point out, I am on the highest difficulty. I'm not playing on easy or something. It's just strength builds early on are actually really solid. Okay, you switch characters. Yeah, so the I mean, most of you watching probably know this already, but yeah, the optimal way to level up is figure out what special thing the starting class has that you want to use, and then turn them into a Jedi directly after taking a level that has that, because those are usually, if it's something you actually want, you probably want it before you level up to Jedi. And Atten in this case gets stealth or sneak attacks, which can be amazing, especially if you start focusing on stun blasters. I don't know whether this new HK-50 droid is a gift or a curse. After the destruction of the previous protocol, when it accidentally activated that frag mine, the HK stepped into its place without a hitch. That's not suspicious at all. The problem is it doesn't take commands very well, and most of the time I have no idea where it's been. There's been reports it's been sighted in the crew quarters with the captain, in maintenance, and even in med lab of all places. And when I ask the droid about it, it gives me a smart mouth response about facilitating communication. I don't know who commissioned these HK models, but I don't like them. What's weird to me is, do they not know what HK actually stands for? Unlike the other droids, this protocol droid appears to be purposely sabotaged. Apparently HK meaning hunter killer is not common knowledge in this in Star Wars, which I think is kind of funny. Okay, I think there might be some Sith down here. Oh no, I hit the end of the corridor. Are there any Sith that want to fight me? No. Okay. Do 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 do. Alright, if you're watching, feel free to throw some questions in the chat. I also have Discord open, but actually it's currently covered. I gotta bring that to the forefront. And I can answer them for you. Would you stop saying that? Your bad feeling is going to be replaced by blinding pain if you don't be quiet. I'm gonna be nice, Dad. What's wrong? I'm here for you.
Something's gonna get real wrong real quick.
How do you know that? We'll have to be careful then, but we have to keep moving.
Alright, don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
I feel like this is exactly the same as the precognition ability that you get, or that they tell you about like right away in the game. Huh, that's weird. Conveniently, these two doors are covered with stuff. We probably should use the third door that's actually available. He's just standing there, staring at us menacingly. Oh, now he's walking slowly towards us, very dramatically.
I have come for the Jedi.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
I seem to recall that the original voice actor for him was Scottish. I would like to have played the game with that voice, actually. Okay. Okay, so if I'm right, I have to go that way, but I have to go the other way first, I think. Or do I have to go that way first? I have to go one of these ways first. We'll just start with this one. I know that that door I went to first is the last door I have to go to, though. Okay, so we got some boxes here, and another workbench. I feel like there's way too many workbenches around the early levels, but I guess it's to make sure you're able to try out the mechanics of it, since they added so many nice mechanics. Use the workbench to upgrade item. I think I got a new new thing for this. Strengthening underlay. What does this actually do? Cold and fire. That's giving me additional damage. Immunity 10% physical. Okay. Can you not upgrade Atten's stuff? Okay. I could put him in this. It's very fancy. Do I have anything for this? Ooh, I have a scope. Makes it. Ooh, okay. So Keen just doubles the crit range. Always a good thing. Oh, I have firing chamber for this one. damage bonus, energy, massive criticals, attack modifier. Ooh, I don't remember what massive criticals does. Does it add just 1 damage on crits? Yeah, it might. I think it might. Okay, Persistent Chamber Mark 1, Power Pack. That could, actually, it's pretty solid. Just 2 or 1d4 against Ion. Well, I mean, the average of that is 2.5 Ion. So I think I'm going to be doing better with the energy. And actually, I'm going to take the scope off of here. I'm going to just kind of focus on 1 for now. That's not bad. That's not bad for an early weapon. Okay. Oh man, look at that. Look at that crisp model there for that gun. Okay. Okay, let me just make sure I can see the other chat as well. Okay. Nothing yet. Alright, we go this way. Oh, I need Atten to open it.
Say the word.
It's a little bit of we get a little bit of XP every door we open. Okay.
Let me take care of this.
Ooh, a vibroblade. Is that better than what I currently have equipped? Maybe. There we go. That's what I need to open. Reroute the maintenance control system or slice the maintenance control system. Let's see. I have a lot of I have more computer use, and I have some compute. Okay, let's do that. It doesn't matter, I guess. All right. And I'm going to check my weapons real quick, see if 5 to 14 plus 9, that's a vibro cutter. Ah, fully upgradable. Okay. So it's the same thing, but you can actually put mods on it. I do have mods for this. Okay, upgrade item, vibroblade, energy cell. Wow, how do I have 3 already? Goodness. Alright, an edge. I already am, okay, I've already added something that gives me ion damage, but this is going to give me an additional 2 to 5. I'm just be cutting through droids then. Keen's always good. And massive criticals. Yeah, this must add 1 to 8, yeah, 1 to 8 on crits. Let's see, increase my chances of crits, or increase my average damage. You know, let's do this one. I think that's a good way to go. Okay. Could I do the math? Yes. Am I going to do the math right now? No. It's a game. And it's not like I'm struggling to hit and kill things, so. But yeah, pumping your skills and having a couple of skill monkeys that hit the very end of each tree where you can craft things can be really, really satisfying in this game, because you start getting the Mark III Mandalorian chambers, and it might go up to Mark V, I don't remember. But they just do add a ridiculous amount of extra damage. I don't even know if that's the correct one. I think Atten's better. Computers. You know, let's check real quick. Skills, computer use 3 versus my 1. Yeah, Atten's better. Activate engine maintenance procedure. You mean opening the door? That's the okay.
Tell me you're joking. We are not going to cross back into the Paragus facility through the fuel line. That's crazy.
I have this thing on my face. It's the only way to get around the sealed door and into the hangar where the Ebon Hawk is. And you need to trust me. Come on. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
All right, but I know I'm going to regret this.
I sense you, my master. Faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live.
My wonderful wife went and bought me beer today, and this is, she got me Lagunitas, one of my favorites, and it's delicious.
You have fallen so far and learned nothing. That is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one, and one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
I like how I gave her a weapon, and she's like, "Actually, I've had this. I have had my own this whole time." Oh, Vasilek, you got a shout out at the beginning of the stream for your good issue
It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now.
reports. I did fix a couple in this last one. You should yeah. Let's see. My hand felt like it was being dipped in molten carbonite. Yeah, let's do that.
You look fine. Come on, we need to keep moving.
Yeah, of course. Wait, am I going the... I thought I went that way already. Okay. It must pull you back a little bit. Nope. I spend a lot of time reading bug reports, and I really appreciate when people can write them where I actually know what's going on without asking. So thank you. Deet. I know, we ran into the protocol droid earlier. He attacked us too. That doesn't seem like enough syllables to say that, but okay. How did you survive? Oh, don't blame yourself. If you hadn't gotten inside the administration level, you'd never made it this far. Then let's go. His ability to make programming spikes on demand. Okay. I don't know if I ever used that. Well, if you want to play around with the alpha version I released this week, I don't recommend it for using for a game yet, but because there is some stuff that may be unstable. But yeah, if you can try to break it, I'd appreciate it. I think it's probably fine. It's just, yeah, I think it was adding point blank shot actually just kind of possibly did a number on it, so we'll see. I explained all it early in the stream, so if you want to watch back later, you can. Good job, Atten. You know, I bet T3 was better at that. Oh, hello. You know what, let's do it. Let's go with the... There we go. Oh. Free shit. Oh, I don't want to attack that. Can I jump yet? Nope. I think I have level 1 force jump, but I don't think it works. Alright. There you go. Get the free stuff. Sonic grenade. Okay. I think those I'm going to break down the sonic and minor sonic grenades because I think they do almost no damage if I remember correctly. Here, let's check real quick. I don't remember what they do, but it's not very much. Oh, those are unusable. No, they are not usable? What are... Oh, they're miscellaneous. Okay. Minor sonic detonators do 6 points of damage. Oh, they do -2 dexterity for 30 seconds, though. That's not awful. Okay, these are actually... Yeah, those are kind of bad. I will probably break those down. go. Where did he come from? Oh, he came through the door. Yeah, there's a door right there. Okay. Can I get the I don't think he's going to trigger the mine, though. Okay. Come on, actually, T3, you can... I don't think you can get a different class, so we're just going to level you up. Alright, dexterity he needs to be good at, but I also kind of want to just pump. I'm trying to remember if T3 gets so many skills that it doesn't matter anymore. I think that might be the case. You know what? Early damage is good. We'll do that. Oh, he only gets 4. Okay, so I will want to do that. Yeah. Try to make him the skill monkey we've all dreamed of. I kind of want to look up the origin of the phrase skill monkey. Alright. He needs to be good with blasters. Toughness is useful. The second KOTOR I actually prefer. So I actually played this one first. I got it as a gift for Christmas when I was a kid. I played this game probably like 12 times through in the first year I had it. I had so much fun. It is unfinished. I do have the mod on that finishes it. More or less, it kind of finishes it. I think it's better. It's a more complex narrative. Like I think the first one's a very straightforward hero story, which it's amazing at that. Let's see. I think yeah, he doesn't have any. I literally just was leveling up T3 and I forgot what his demo skill was already. Okay, he's actually very good at it. We're gonna recover mine, and then you actually come this way. You know what? It doesn't matter. Yeah, so I think I prefer this one. A lot of people hate this area because it is a very big tone shift from this area is very like survival horror feeling. In my opinion, and I actually really like that about it. It kind of sets the tone for the rest of the game, where it's like this isn't the same hero story you got before. This is more of a meta discussion about what the Force is and how it affects free will, which is weird and doesn't really fit with a lot of Star Wars, but I actually really enjoy it. It's right on my beard. Okay. Do I go up or oh yeah, I go this way. No garbage there. And a mine. Yeah, so I like this one better. A lot of people don't. It kind of just depends what kind of story you like. Gameplay-wise, they're nearly identical, really. I think one difference is you have a switch weapons button. So if you go here, you have 2 different weapon loadouts. And then you have a better crafting system where you can actually make stuff and upgrade. You can upgrade pretty much everything in this game, as opposed to the first game where, you know, you got a handful of like named weapons that you can upgrade. Yeah. Oh, that's what I saw when I came in. Okay. Yeah, you should. It's very enjoyable. Yeah, this whole area, it does feel kind of long sometimes, but it kind of sets you up for like the darker feeling of this game. Because yeah, I mean you're like one of the last couple people left on the station. Everyone else is dead when you wake up. It's very ghost towny.
Time to take you down to size.
Okay. Oh, there's one more over there. I did not. Oh, there's two more. I did not see them. Okay, and Atten has sneak attack, so if I stun these guys, he's going to do a shit ton of damage. There we go. Okay, and then my character can gain a prestige class later, but I don't think I need a sandbag yet. Atten, you know, let's level up everyone real quick and see where we're at. I don't know if I can do anything with this thing anymore. No, I already came here with T3, so I'm not going to go through that again. Yeah, so level up real quick. I'm only level 6 Guardian. Let's see. Persuade is a must for the player character, essentially. And T3's got that covered. I'm going to do Treat Injury. Feats. Let's... Oh, there we go. We're at the level where I can start getting better versions of these that don't actually, like, actively suck. Okay, yeah, that's actually usable now. Good. Let's see, what is... I don't want anything that's restricted by armor, because I think I want to wear armor. Force barrier, okay. Effects last for 30 seconds. Okay, so this was going to essentially give me a DR of 4. That's not bad, actually. That can make me pretty tanky. There's a lot of force powers that I've definitely slept on in this game. Jedi Guardian, and he's a level 5 scoundrel. So I gotta see when the last time I got a, yeah, so there's automatic feats. Essentially, they're treated as automatic feats, the class features in this game. Does it tell me when I got sneak attack? I got sneak attack at level 5. Oh, interesting. Level 7 Jedi Watchman gets sneak attack. Oh, okay. Level 5 Sith Assassin. I don't know if that's a class you can take. I think that might be an NPC class, but that's kind of funny it's on there. I might let him level up until he has one more sneak attack die. I think that's a good idea. Level up. Skill. He is a bit of a skill monkey. His computer use is bad, but I think I'll probably have a different character with me that's good at computers by the time I need it. There we go. Okay. You know what? I still have this stupid breath mask on. Yeah, let's increase my will save here. Okay, that is the way I went with T3. Oh, okay, this is that room. I never noticed that this is the same room as that. Okay. I would be so incredibly happy if they were like, yep, we're doing a full remaster and we're not changing the combat style. We're sticking with it. Because I honestly, I really enjoy these kind of CRPGs that are I mean, this one's it is turn-based. It's not like it's weird because like they're asynchronous turns. Like you're not waiting for each other. You have cooldown timers, more or less. I don't know why I enjoy it so much. Maybe it's just relaxing to be able to rely on the RNG, and you're like, okay, I pumped this stat, and then I'll wait and see what the dice have for me. Okay, and now I have the thing that I need. Oh, got a little cutscene here. Ed's got to check the door.
This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there, and we can't get to it.
What? The console?
Huh? What is that piece of junk saying?
Alright, so here we're giving him a pronoun is if he's a person. Let's do that one. He said he can open the door to the hangar. He just needs to access the hangar terminal up on the platform.
How can you even understand that noise?
I served with a lot of utility droids in the, well, many years ago. Yeah, let's do that one.
Alright, well, if he can slice
A lot of
the
these
open
don't
and
have a
hammer
lot
above,
aren't very
don't let me
different,
stop.
even though they sound different, but... Okay, so let's get my computer expert up here. Alright. Replace hangar control power conduit to open door. That's what we just found. Yeah, but if you do try this game out, make sure that you get the restored content mod, and skip the droid planet. There's an additional droid planet mod that is compatible, but it's actually I like the idea of it, but the entire thing is there's some randomization that can make it so that you're just running down long hallways for a long amount of time. It's not very. I didn't enjoy it very much. I don't think the story is bad or anything. I just think that there's so much long hallway running that it's not. I didn't enjoy it. And then at the end, I finished the plot, but it didn't like update the quest so I could continue. So I actually I like soft locked the game right at the end of my playthrough. And I really want to emphasize that I did not think it was like badly written or anything. I just thought that the running down long hallways and not getting a ton of good stories, but story was not great. But the mod authors should not be blamed. I think they put a lot of effort in, and I think they did a good job. It's just
Say the word.
yeah, it wasn't for me. Ah, man, my nose has been bugging me. Okay, unlock. No, but this game falls into that group of games where they made one game, then they're like, they took the engine and they handed it off to Obsidian to make another game, and it ended up being just absolutely fantastic. So this is the Fallout New Vegas of Star Wars. But yeah, just like Fallout New Vegas, they had only a year to make it, and they had to cut a ton of stuff that they had planned. Okay, and there's some mines right up here. Okay. I already forgot who my mine person was. I think it was... Why? Oh, because I do want skills, in fact. Okay, I thought it was T3, yeah. If I was smart, I would stealth, but my person who can stealth does not have, oh, it doesn't matter anyways. So you can disable mines while in stealth, and you can pick them up while in stealth. I just don't... You know what? Screw it. I have, stun droid. Wait, what are you stunning? Oh, can I not stun the mine? I thought I could do that. Okay, here, give me a little shield. Why is it not? Oh, weird. It wasn't auto-attacking.
Where that came from?
Oh man, earlier I was like, oh, I don't need more damage against droids. I completely forgot that that's all I had to fight for a little bit. Yeah, well, can I disable these myself? I might be able to. There we go. Since we know T3 can't pick them up anyways, may as well. Yeah, I do think one problem with this game, though, is that there is an incredible amount of power creep near the end. If you're playing as a consular, which is the hardest class to start as, but the easiest one to end the game as, you just walk around, force lightning to the sky, even as a light side character, and murder everything in rooms. Oh, okay, I got sneak attack this level, so it's every 2 levels, I guess? Okay. Doot. So what does that put me at? That puts me at... How many sneak attack? 4. An extra 44 to 24 points of extra damage to attacks when the target can't respond to the attacker. Attacks from behind the target, attacks against stunned or otherwise immobile targets, and attacks made while in stealth mode. Yeah. So that's why you want to focus on that. I am going to run and get another beverage real quick. It'll take me about 30 seconds. Okay. Yeah, so just double checking, it looks like odd levels you get the sneak attack, so I gotta make sure I time his level up into a Jedi with that. It's not that big of a deal, you just kind of give him one crappy level. You just don't want to give him you just don't want to give him that extra crappy level if you don't have to. You know what? I'm gonna let... I got this droid here who's good at computers. I'm going to let him do it. Okay. Slice the system. There we go. Open access remote camera controls. Do I need this? I don't think I need this. I can shut down the decontamination system. Yes. Open the door. Oh, that's literally it. Okay, that's all I can do there. Ooh, my droid can level up. Droid upgrade class 2. That means he can take better upgrades. That's awesome. Oh, I did a crappy pour because I was Russian. Oh well. There we go. Yeah, I need to give him some intelligence. A couple levels of intelligence before I level up again. Well, I mean, next time I level up anyways. Is there a secret back here? No. Okay. I think that was in the tunnels I was in last time. Okay. Actually, do I have a blaster for him? Because this is a mining laser, so I want 1 to 8, 1 to 4, but with a attribute damage on DC4 with a DC14. Ooh. That'll make him easier to hit. And I don't think I want to do 2. It's a +6 and is at +0, or a +10. We'll go with a +10 for now. We'll just make sure he can dual wield in the future and start having him sap dexterity, I think would be great. Okay, med pack and repair kit. Fantastic. Targeting visor and cardio regulator. Those are actually they're not, I mean, not amazing, but attack modifier +1 in saves, in reflex saves. Okay, yeah, let's do that. A +11 at this level is pretty solid. And the safety harness is a +1 to demolitions. And oh, I should probably put that on Atten. The cardio regulator is going to help me against fire, I think, and fire attacks. Hey, thanks for watching for a little bit. I appreciate it. And yeah, I've been kind of on a roll. I've been getting some good stuff out. So yeah, let me know what you think. Okay, and cardio regulator. Wait, no. let's do stealth fuel generator for you, and yeah, have a good one. Who was I trying to give what to? I just lost my train of thought. No, I think I got it. Okay. Alright. And there's a whole bunch of stuff all the way around this room. So this is actually one problem I had when I started running games. I started decorating maps like this game, where there's just kind of boxes off on the side. And my players kept going around going, I opened the box. And I'm like, you know, the first couple times, like, there's nothing in there. There's cobwebs, and I started like just giving them random things. So they started getting like, you know, finding like fruit shipments and stuff because I didn't know what to put in it. And the problem was you just gotta start being like, oh yeah, you can't open that. It doesn't work. And especially when your players just trying to steal everything that's not bolted down. No, they found an evil computer, and they decided, you know what I'm going to take this evil computer, I'm going to isolate it, and I'm going to put it on my ship. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you definitely can do that. I don't know why you've decided that's a plan, but so yeah, they made friends. They essentially made friends with this evil computer that was in a base, and they started making friends with it, and they want to like put it in charge of some of their ship systems. And I said, I guess if you can convince this computer, I treat it more like an NPC, like the computer hostility rules. I let them use to like bring down her defenses, but after that, it was kind of like they just have to like talk to her and like find out why she's so mad at humanity and stuff. And I swear I just get the weirdest things happening in my games just simply because I
We're
am.
gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a
Ooh,
workout.
this part is weirdly fun. Oh yeah, I muted the videos because of copyright. I hope that's the only thing that's a copyright problem. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to stop streaming this game. I forgot you can use both cursors here, or both mouse buttons.
All right, let's get out of here.
Correa, your hand. What happened?
There is no time. We must leave.
This woman's been dismembered and she doesn't want to talk about it. Just move. Pew 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 pew. That's the sound that the guns make. Pew pew pew.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds.
I like how you have this really like heated chase scene, and you look out the window and the stars aren't moving. Like you're
Somebody
not
shut that
moving
trash
with respect to
compactor up.
the space outside of you. Let's see. Can we jump to hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
I remember the first time I did this, I'm like, oh no, this is like really, really tense and I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know if you can die here, actually. You might be able to, but
I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough.
He's moving his
What'd you do to make
hands
these guys so
aggressively.
mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Yeah, this part is a
Good
bit
idea.
on the rails. I don't think you can. I don't think you can die. I don't think you can avoid destroying the field. Yeah, like no, someone might still be alive in the facility. I don't know how they would survive at this point with how everything's shut down. But here, let's see if we can. Yeah, let's just see. Let's see if we can do it. Pew 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 pew. Boom. Yeah, I think that plays regardless of what you choose, actually, which is kind of a bummer. Although, to be fair, when I'm running games, I feel like I do give the illusion of choice, where it does not matter what they choose, they're going to.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe
they're going to
one
hit
of
the
you
same
can tell
thing.
me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic.
I want to point out his cell is now gone. It
was
blew up.
seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
Harbinger was on its way to Telos. Why are these Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
But I was exiled from the Jedi Council. Oh, the shame.
Exile or not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
But the last of the Jedi, that can't be true.
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100...
What about the Jedi on Dantooine and
The Jedi
Coruscant?
Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence.
I don't think we've ever seen the Room of 1,000 Fountains in canon, at least. In the current canon. It might be in Legends, but...
For Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
If any survivors still live, we need to warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Before you said the Harbinger was on its way to Telos.
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
How did you know I was on board the Harbinger?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk. Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds. True.
That entire opening is a little muddled. I will give it that. To anyone who's criticizing this game, yes, that is a muddled series of events, and that is one thing I like about the Revan novels. It explains those events much better. The rest of the novel I wasn't a big fan of, but that part was helpful.
Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
He says he repaired the ship and got us to Paragus.
Repaired this ship. My eye. Next thing you know, it's going to claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noise maker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on. Get.
I don't know what his problem is, because it's an astro droid who is designed to fix ships. Like, we got away from the Sith. Now, how do we stop them?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
If we don't stop them, they're going to keep coming. They're eager to fight us. I say we fight back. So what do you think we should do? So that is one thing you can always do, is ask her what she thinks, and she hates it when you do that. If you decide what you want to do, she also hates when you do that. So I've heard enough. None of this interests me. I don't know what that... I'm just gonna play the angsty teenager. I don't like this. This is dumb.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean? We have no other choice. Any enemy can be fought and killed. We have no other choice.
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
The Mandalorian Wars were my choice. We must stop them. There's no other option.
You are not listening to me.
It doesn't matter what you say. You're never listening. Also, what is that? Like a weird turtleneck? Like a really intense turtleneck that comes up to like...
It is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken.
I know it's because it's a computer...
Price. And in the end,
like it's a skin on a model, but...
To sacrifice.
How does that stay there? I turned away from war once. I can do it again. Yeah, sure.
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn. But we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters.
Oh, no wonder she was cranky. She's missing a hand.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
I'm sure she can take care of herself. She did just lose a hand. She, like, come on, basic medical care. You should probably help. Yeah, you're right. She may need help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
This is one of the scenes where I think is a little off just because Atten was added late. Besides, I think our passenger could... Yeah. No, I said I was going to help her. You don't have to remind me. If it'll shut you up, I'll go check on her. What makes you say that?
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
Oh, you know, I never caught that. All that pain rolling off of her. Well, he is force sensitive. Like, you learn that later. But that's, like, he's mentioned a couple of things. It's like, yeah, so you already are picking up on stuff like that. I'll go check on her then. Light side points gained. Ooh, I got my cool glasses. Look at that. Okay. Let's explore the ship a little bit. Ooh, a security system. Cargo hold. There's no cargo. Cockpit. He's banging his gun on the console right there. Comms, that's where I am. Engine room. Okay, I do have to say the engine room is actually very cool and practical in my opinion. Like, yeah, the engines are right there and you can access them from inside the ship in a way that makes sense. I think it looks really neat. Exit ramp, garage, or garage if you're British. Main hold. Medbay. Oh, she picked her room. There you go. Hey, look. There's a droid there. Okay. I do have a part to put on this droid here. Alright. Take the vocabulator and insert in the core. Step away. I think I've only one time done, like, leveled him up all the way and gotten the pacifist mod. And man, was that good. Alright, let's see. Is there anything in here? Oh, what's this? You immediately find the hidden container. I'm going to wait until I can open that without destroying everything inside. I don't think there's anything I need right now. Yeah. Workbench. Oh, I'm moving kind of erratically. I gotta slow down my spinniness. So one problem with having the ship in both games is I'm always like trying to remember if the hidden compartment in this room is on this game or the other game. I think I might go to Nar Shaddaa first as my choice, just because I always like forget to do Mira. I always forget to like level her up and stuff, and she's kind of cool, and she's one of the 2 Mandalorian characters you can get. So, all right, Kreia, what's up?
There is little more left to give.
Didn't you want to be my teacher like 5 minutes ago? You don't have any answers. When you lost your hand, I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
If I could, I would have protected you. Yeah, you know what? Let's be the noble saint character.
Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
Looks like you're the one that needs help. Oh, she means from the Force, I think. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't keep spoiling the story here, but looks like you're the one that needs help. Seems like you need to learn to listen. Yeah, you know what? Let's be a little sassy. I like it.
I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
The pain I felt when you lost your hand would have been more intense.
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
More extreme? I felt like my hand was dipped in molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much
just gives me
quicker.
more questions about the nature of carbonite, but would it have been lethal?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both.
I don't want my actions to place you at risk.
The battle is upon us. I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident.
She says that, but she was in battle. She was literally in a fight when it happened. Does her connection have any advantages?
The Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
This actually is very handy if you decide to keep her with you, which I don't really recommend because she's not very fun, but she does have this ability where if you make her a Jedi support character and give her all the Force powers that are buffs, she will buff herself and by extension you, which is pretty sweet. Let's see. I need to know more about the Sith hunting us.
They seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
First split?
Yes. The Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
So these Sith continue the crusade?
In a manner of speaking. They are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
I've never seen Sith assassins like those in the Harbinger.
I believe them to be the result
I don't feel like
of
I've read all.
special
I've seen this
teachings.
dialogue before.
Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives.
Cool.
The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
I've played this game like 20 times through, and I don't think I've ever seen that piece of dialogue before. Okay, there's more stuff. I've heard enough.
I would.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start defending Atten. I don't. I like him well enough in this game. I think he's okay.
His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
Alright, it does not matter what you do. Wait, can I not see my influence on Kreia from here? Okay. Alright, I am level 7. I think I can just keep leveling up for a little bit. Attributes. Okay, charisma. Oh. Well, right now I'm actually hitting that already. If I do this, that means I can change my underlay, though. Let's see, charisma, though. Of the character's force powers, it also reduces the penalty for using force powers of the opposing alignment. It improves your companion's chances to hit. Okay, yeah, let's do that. We'll start. I forgot how much you influence your companions in this game. Powers. Do I have any level 2 things? Yeah, disable droid. Within 5 meters of a target droid, inflicting damage equivalent to the attacking character's level. Oh, that's not bad, actually. It's not, I mean... Whoa, hold on. A DC of 5, plus the attacking character's level, plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifiers. So... that's already like 12... 15-ish? Yeah, what the hell. And now I will not see a droid for 3 hours. Okay. I think that's everything I can do here. Let's go talk to Atten again. Well, the 2 things you can do here.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good one. I'll give him that. For someone without much to say, she sure says a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi. Or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Good looking. Are you that desperate?
Hey, I just got out of prison.
So the answer is yes. That's what he's saying.
If we had a decent computer, trust me,
Oh,
we'd be
okay.
dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
Yep, definitely didn't know what a red sector was when I was playing this as a kid. Look, ease off the insults. She was wounded helping us escape, remember? Yeah, I mean, that's, to be fair.
Whoa, all right. Don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know?
She could. Getting empathy from you is like squeezing water from a stone. Well, that's mean. I mean, it's true, but it's also kind of mean. Let's see. Are we on course for Telos?
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Well, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
is a wonderfully casual way of
So?
explaining game mechanics.
What happened?
Also, his hands are nowhere near the console. To what?
Oh, give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Let's see. Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsabers. My lightsaber was taken from me by the Council. A Jedi is not defined by their weapon. Let's leave my lightsaber out of this. That sounds awfully phallic to me, the last one. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed
double
Jedi?
blade for sure, yeah.
Huh. I hear the twin blades are harder to master, but they can make enemies stampede over each other running for cover. A lot of Jedi in the Mandalorian Wars use double-bladed sabers. A more aggressive blade gives you more slaughter per swing. Hey, you didn't go red, did you?
Ooh, was I a dark sider in the past? I think all of these end up with a silver blade, if I remember correctly. This one though will make it red. You know what? Let's go red.
Great. Maybe you and that Sith Lord can have a party after we're dead. Must have been something. Would be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
It's no matter. It was taken from me long ago. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Yeah, so I was, there was a rumor at one point, I was reading about where Atton was a character from a different game that was canceled, and they inserted him into this because they already had the model done, and the person, like the character figured out, which I think was a good choice. But I think that, I don't think we were ever supposed to have, like, a guy in the pilot seat constantly. And maybe we were, and I'm just wrong about this, but I think that's why he's sitting there, like, moving his hands like he's typing, but nothing's happening. Or, like, but he's, like, not interacting with the thing in front of him. I don't know. I keep trying to find hints of why he was not in the game at first, but I don't know if that's actually true or anything like that. As far as the double-bladed lightsaber thing goes, it really doesn't give you that much of an edge, except it's scarier, if I remember correctly. Like, I was reading something about that too, where you don't actually... somebody who's fighting you, who understands how that works, can use a single-bladed lightsaber without a problem. Or a sword, if you were doing that with a real sword.
Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Are we under arrest?
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping.
In the campaign I'm running, he's gotten a promotion. He's Commander Gren.
You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your
And I'm pretty sure at one point at least one of my players called him Granny Boy to his face, and I let him have it because I'm like, I don't know if you're trying to be a jerk to him, but let's see. This is outrageous. You don't have any evidence. You know, yeah.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened. If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
I'll cooperate.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
No. You know, people complain about Paragus being boring. I think Telos is actually boring in this game. There's some kind of interesting characters. There's a few good side quests, but it's not particularly good, and it's a very dull place.
You You will be held here, prisoner.
Yeah.
Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment.
But at least we have these
residential
soldiers with these
module
awesome
08.
hats. Like, look at these. Wait, I have had some questions. I don't care. I understand. Tink, 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 tink.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Like, did they just go out and find the loudest floor they could?
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
Let me out of this cage and we'll see how disappointed you are. I can't tell if he's coming on to Batu Rem over here or threatening him. Let's see.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy.
This is what you do when someone has power over you. You start taunting them.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station.
Oh, good, he's
Taking the
monologuing.
identity of one of the guards, then
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
I mean, they probably will care. How do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
Your body's staying right here. I don't wish to fight
Easier
you.
for me than come, Jedi.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
If he was smart, he'd open the cages one at a time. Yeah, so that's Batu Rem. So I do want to point something out that I think is very funny about this game. Yeah, so these are free feats you get for being a Jedi. Like, you get one at level 2, you get one at level 6, and you keep getting these. And you do quite well. Yeah, you get 2d4 worth of damage here, like, right, just for punching. Which, yeah, you don't get that in Saga. I mean, you have to take the feats in Saga for one, and all it does is increase your die size. It does not increase the number of dice, which, you know, just increases much more slowly, I think, than... Yeah, I think that would increase more slowly mathematically, right? Anyways, yeah, like the minimum is much higher, but... Anyways, okay, oh, also, Kreia can't be anything but a consular. She doesn't get other ones as far as I know, so we're just going to doot. Feats. I just had a really awful thought. I'm like, oh, can you take dual weapon fighting with her? No, you cannot. Yo, may as well take dueling, I guess. Oh, I have that one? So that is one problem. That's not very distinct. I didn't realize I had that because that just is kind of hard to see. Okay. Let's see. She will grant me whatever she has to all party members. Ah, yes. Let's battle meditation. And we're gonna use her as, at least for these first couple levels, to grant us this stuff. Can I? So if she uses this and I'm wearing armor, do I get it? I wonder. I don't know. We can figure that out, I think. Doot. Powers. Oh yeah, she's a consular, so she does get a lot. She gets 1 or 2 per level. I think it's alternating. Do I want? I could just go for horror. You know what? Let's do it. It's debilitating. It will actually help Atten too. Okay, so what we're gonna do. So Force Shield, I believe, is. Oh, let's do Battle Meditation. No, because that one automatically goes to my party. This one, first I'm going to switch her to Jedi Support. We'll attack any enemies they see, but we'll also use supporting Jedi powers to heal and augment their companions. Yeah. That's good. Force Shield. And we're going to see if it can... Yeah, so... Well, okay, my guy's not wearing armor, though, so it's not a good test. You know what? I'm just not very bright, apparently. Okay. Go ahead and do horror stuff, and... I said horror. Okay, let's do the body... I love this. Is the... Wait, is the body flail for the level 3? Yeah.
The security cameras... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
My wife hates when I do it, but when we were in Disney World last time, the Star Wars area is called Batu, and every time we'd see the word, I'd say, "Is that Batu Rem?" And she'd be like, "Stop it! I don't even know what that means." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's funny to me. It's not that funny. It's really stupid." But I kept doing it. How do you manage to sneak in here?
That's something we're going to have to look into. I can tell you that it can't have been easy.
Great, that's reassuring.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
That's not very inspiring. Yo, I'm doing it. I'm being sassy. Just take me to my quarters.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
Cool. Like, so far, I don't think this area is bad. It's when you start running around down long hallways. I think that's what I hate about this game, is when you have to run down long hallways.
There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
That's the most subtle no shake I've ever seen. Get out. No. How long will I be here?
Say, we have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
It's a wall terminal, but it's clearly a desk.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this.
Okay, I guess that's a desk. It's a standing desk, though, right? Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the SIP. You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Synchronized meditation. I like how everyone's got our phone number. It's like Soka Linu, TSF officer.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Gren's cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
Hell yeah. Oh, I love speaking to Moza.
Very well. I'll let him in
He's
now.
my bro. He's my boy. You know, I haven't had any I don't think I've had any Ithorians in my campaign. I need to add some. I love these guys when I was a kid. I don't know why. I thought they were just so charming. They're just great. What is it about? What does Toto want with me? Why didn't he come himself? Get out. I let him in. He told me who he is. I'm like, no, leave. No, I'm gonna say, what does Toto want with me? Yeah. So all they're doing is they're restoring the planet. They're using shield walls to section off parts of it and restore it piece by piece. Zerka has integrated themselves into the Telosian political system and economy, as they do everywhere. Master and Apprentice, great book. Zerka is doing the exact same thing there. It's a good book. Well, at least I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed Master and Apprentice. Master and Apprentice is very much about parent and child relationships between Jedi and their apprentices, and I had just become a father, so I think maybe that's why I liked it so much. But I think it's probably still a good book. How is Zerka harming the restoration project? Yeah. If this continues, the restoration project will be brought to a halt, and the Republic will not be willing to continue the funding needed to resurrect it. Telos will remain dead forever. Why would Zerka do this? I mean, because they're capitalists. They don't care. How did they take the restoration zones? Legal loopholes and purchased political favors, strong-arm tactics, and sabotage. Oh, I missed. We Ithorians are simply not prepared to deal with such. We are passive people, and we wish to only restore the natural beauty of Telos. See, I like these guys. They like green stuff, and they know it. So how could I help? Choto Habat is a powerful priest, our spiritual leader. He sensed something on your arrival. Choto felt you might be able to aid us. He bid to tell me that you could help heal Telos. It may be possible for him to heal you. Heal me? I'm unclear what Choto meant by this. He says the echo he felt on your arrival suggests that you are damaged. He can feel the pain through the Force. Cool.
Perhaps Choto Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Kreia is a jerk. I mean, we all know this. Yeah. I'll speak with your leader when I'm freed. I like them. If anytime I'm playing a light, sorry, I gotta move a window over real quick. Anytime I'm playing a light side run, which is usually how I play these games, I always am like, yeah, I'll talk to you guys. A couple of times I tried to like be light side, do Zerka, but they're just so evil. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that, you know, capitalists are all about earning money, but they're like doing that with no regard for anyone else, and they're like in a really awful way. Which, I mean, if you know the lore of Zerka, you know that, but... B4D4. My other bro. No, I don't want to speak to... No. Yeah, okay, I'll talk to her. What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her administrative assistant. May I put you through?
Also, I want to point out that those little circles are his eyes. So his eyes are, like, down here, and I know that's not really that weird. It's, you know, we have aliens all over the place, the eyes all over the place, but, yeah, anyways.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day. Thank you for accepting.
It's just his head is human-shaped, everything is human-shaped, and then his eyes are, like, down here. Why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
I don't recall him threatening me.
And I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
Nope, didn't mention anything like that.
No matter. My apologies. I
So, are those tattoos, or is she a near, and she's a human, or is that a near human like skin pattern? Do you think?
Is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
Oh, good, because you didn't know what to do when I asked him any questions about this call. So, what sort of work? I'll come by when I can. Yeah, you know, I might go talk to them. Yeah, we'll see.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us...
Does he look strung out? His eyes are very red. Like the around them, not actually his eyes, but... Alright, who's calling me now?
Something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in
Oh,
the
that's
war,
the, I don't have the time or the crayons to talk to you
Yes.
of
and
Star
what
Wars.
Are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough.
So if you're not,
a disservice by not speaking,
you know, as aware of like political stuff as some people, that's an extremely Randian take on it, which is funny because Atton's last name is Rand. I don't know if that's intentional or coincidental, but Krea's perspective is very Randian.
That the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest.
As a software developer, I've never gotten logs that good. They must have had incredible logs. They kept the best logs. Why is the Republic sending a ship? How long do I have to stay? Well, because Karth wants to check on the Ebon Hawk. That's why. But why is the Republic...
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
You have to expand the bureaucracy to support the expanding bureaucracy.
The Sojourn is already en route. Likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded? No, we lost it.
Vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station.
Oh, he doesn't know that yet. Okay.
081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Unless it's hanging out on the ship, that is. Oh, I just realized I haven't introduced Karth Onasi to my
we need to find a way off
my campaign.
Whether it's the Ebon Hawk
He's
or
still
some other
alive.
ship.
There's no reason I can't.
We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
You know that from experience. Why would you need to leave? What do you think, Krea? Let's not discuss this now. Yeah, you know what?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
That's pretty good. Why would we need to leave?
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Paragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Paragus come calling.
Okay, I do feel like this is a really dumb question to be asking, because we were just given this context.
Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Paragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility, and the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
What do you think, Krea?
It's difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, There is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Alright, stay or explore Telos. We need a ship. Let's find it. But why does she think there's going to be Jedi on Telos? I've never noticed how weird of an assumption that is, but okay.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Okay. Alright. I am going to go grab a beverage. I will be right back. Oh, look at that stretching animation. It's so realistic. Okay, let's see. I think I can go and get my weapons and stuff, and that's when I find out that my ship's been stolen. Spoilers. Yeah, if you do intend to play this game in the near future, I might not be the one to watch. I've played this game a lot. I'm probably going to keep mentioning spoilery things, but alright. I have no equipment except for clothing. However, I can randomly walk into people's apartments and take their stuff. Again, this is something that this game made me think that this is how the world worked, and it did not actually, but I just thought I could walk into random people's houses and take their stuff. Okay. And this is where the slog of long hallways takes place. So I need to make sure I have Force Run. So I think Kreia has it already. So I might switch to her so I can run down corridors faster. And I might need to turn off the motion blur. Ooh, I love this guy. I don't know why, actually. He's... Ooh, now I really want to see oh, what's his name? The bounty hunter, the Duros bounty hunter from Clone Wars. Oh, I love that guy. I want to see him in a game done like this, like a CRPG like this. What does the exchange want from you? Nothing at all. Do you need a droid repaired? Because if not, I have much work to do. Do you sell droid parts? Yes, I do. I don't have a droid with me. I don't think any of this is particularly good. Oh, actually, this is quite good. There's no real benefit to buying this right now, and I actually have quite a bit of money. Weird. Repair, computer... Yeah, okay. Might have to come back here at some point. He does have some good stuff. Ooh, I think he disappears after you screw some stuff up. Oh, Pachano. Okay, I think you can also use his workbench if you care to, which is nice.
I hear you.
I like how he just gets his jacket back. Actually, is that?
Stuck.
Oh no, it's just clothing. It's just that's his clothing model.
Damn thing's stuck.
I will come back here later. I'm just going to steal what I can, give nothing back. So one thing that can help with the whole, like, running down hallways thing that this area has is there is a transportation feature. It's okay. One thing I would like to do on this playthrough, I don't think I've ever done in like my 20 plus playthroughs of this game, is there is a speeder you can repair on Nar Shaddaa that lets you transport between areas.
What are you doing in my apartment?
Helping myself, what's it look like? Just
Looks
looking
like
around.
you're doing more than just looking.
I'll be going now.
Yeah, you. Now get out of here before.
There's so many chances to murder this guy. Okay. I do not want to murder him. I just wanted a peaceful burglary. Hara. Oh, this guy. Yeah. You know, I'm switching to my main character like I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. Which, speaking of, Larian Studios needs to do a game like this. I'm thinking Clone Wars era, actually. Who are you? Who is your daddy and what does he do? What do you do here? Data processor is thankless job and the pay is poor, but I have no chance to take it. Okay. Why would that or gamble? What got me in the predicament in the first place? I wonder what a data processor is, because wouldn't a computer just be better at it? And there's droids. Like, let me guess. You have a gambling debt you must pay off. You are half right in your guess. I did at one point have a gambling debt, but it was repaid. There's no creditor that looms over me. What's the problem? I used Ramana, the girl of my heart, as collateral. There was no way I could lose her, but you did. Indentured, that's a polite way of saying a slave. Oh, okay, I'm glad they say it. Okay. 2,000 credits. Okay. I'll see what I can do. This story, actually, I really like. I do, in fact, really like this story. And that's because it doesn't have a simple fetch quest, go here, do this, solve the problem. It has a couple of other endings. It's more interesting than it needed to be for a small side quest. Why is this? Oh, okay. So, yeah, this is the transport thing. You download the area map. And then you can't transit yet. You have to go. You have to find each of these terminals, and then you can download the map, and then you are able to transfer quickly between things. So I'm going to actually do that real quick. This is the Zerka office. This is what they wanted me to visit. This actually is a source of darkside points. If you want, you can come up here. They have an office on the station, even though they're a big criminal organization. That's normal. Yeah, so open that door, you're dead. You can do that. You get darkside points. You can kill them, and then you can come back later and kill them again. Kill like 2 or 3 more. I'm not going to do that. I am not a bad guy. Also, I have no weapons or armor. This is right here is actually a spot where you can farm XP. If you place a bunch of mines here, walk through that door, walk back, and pick them back up, you get experience for picking the mines up. If you really want all that XP at this point, you can do that. Moses sent me to speak with Chota Habat. I will open the door for you now and inform Chota Habat of your arrival. He will be pleased to see you. Yeah, I don't know why I find Ithorians so charming. I just think they're nice guys. Okay. Hello, Ithorian. What do you do here? I don't know, maybe it's because I also like gardening. I have no idea. It gladdens me that you came. I am Chido Habat, leader of the Ithorians here. I am sorry to impose our troubles upon you, but I did not know where to turn until I sensed your arrival. You sensed my arrival. I am a priest of my people, and adept in the Force. I sensed an echo in the Force upon your arrival. It's a subtle disturbance unless one is actively listening for it. I suspect you are one of the remaining Jedi, and I hoped you could help us. This is why I sent Moza out to seek you. You know, I was, so I enjoyed the Acolyte TV show. I did. I thought it was interesting. I liked how they exposed more of the story. It felt like a mystery story where they're like a whodunit, where they slowly give you more context. I liked it. That's not important though. In that they talk about how Force cults are illegal in the galaxy, like in the Republic at that time, and I was kind of thinking now that I'm yeah, I mean, he's a Force sensitive who has not been forced to join the Jedi Order, and I'm like, it's not like I mean, they're two different canons, which is, so they're separate. It's not really a problem. Maybe they don't allow certain kinds of Force cults. I don't know, but it is kind of weird that the Jedi are so restrictive in that, and maybe it's just the the point in time. I don't know. I felt the Force, yes, and is slowly returning.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is...
I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's offering a trade. I don't know why she's getting indignant about this. I'd like to hear your perspective on the matter. Yeah, that sounds good. The Telosian government summoned my herd to the Citadel Station and asked that we help. We progressed for a time, but then our troubles with Zerka began. The corporation has gained a greater influence here, and we can do little to stop them. I fear that if Zerka continues to interfere in the restoration project, it will never be completed. Telos will remain barren and lifeless, and all of our work, that of the Republic, the Telosians, my people, will have been for nothing. Why would the Telosian government allow this to happen? Zerka is a powerful corporation with many lobbyists in the Senate and throughout the galaxy. What do you intend to do? Our first goal is to get the restoration project moving forward again. Maybe I like them because their goals are so simple. The Republic originally provided a droid intelligence to Citadel Station that would help manage the logistics of the project. It vanished some time ago. Vanished? How? That's not known. It may have been an accident. Perhaps the droid intelligence was overtaxed by the staggering size of the project and became irrational. I love that that's a thing droids can do. Some of my herd suspect theft. A droid intelligence of that sophistication would fetch a high price. Others fear it disappeared as a result of sabotage by Zerka or some other organization that seeks to slow the restoration project or discredit us. But then, at great expense, my herd has acquired a second, somewhat lesser droid intelligence to take its place. It will arrive at Cis Station shortly. The government has offered a small escort, but I'd hope that you might see it safe transition from the docks to here. Might you aid us in this matter? So, the droid Goto that you get later, he is a type of droid that is designed specifically to handle, like, managing colonies. I am extremely so he's gone rogue at this point in the game. I'm kind of wondering if that is the droid, because that would be crazy. I'm gonna have to look this up later, see if there's any, like, if anyone actually knows the answer to that. It's probably not true, but coincidence that there's two droids missing? I don't know. Yes, I'll see it to safety. Okay, they're gonna wait for us in Bay 2, docking module 126, or something like that. Yeah, 126. I'll return with the droid intelligence. Okay, we should probably get some pants on, right? Some clothes. Also, I like how clothes in this these clothes include gloves. Too hard to dry hands. Moses talking about how he feels like my character's presence in the Force is weird, and Shoto is saying that it felt like walking on a dead planet. I'm a dead planet, y'all. Perhaps helping to heal this planet, he'll become whole again. You can use the mouse to select eligible Why is it doing that? Oh. I hit E accidentally when I was trying to move. There we go. Alright, download area module. Return to main menu. Transit. Residential module. There we go. I am gonna go get my equipment before I do anything else. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. I told my wife I'd be done by 11, so I don't want to like stay up too late and everything. I do have to work in the morning, so. Alright, let's get my stuff. These characters have appeared in my campaign, because I just like them. I don't know why I like them. Okay, I think it's fun because they're snippy. Just let me shop. Alright, and this is the point where you can start buying some crazy stuff. I don't know who Alima Keto is off the top of my head, but I cannot use this person's robes. Well, I could... Excuse me. J-Shell Mentor Armor. Yeah, anything with a strength bonus is going to be great. Craft Heavy Armor. Man. Good stuff. Is this what they call them instead of like Aragarat or whatever it is? Or do those exist too? Also Rakatan, like, that's weird that those exist, I guess, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, so I might actually do this like not do this on stream, where I go through and figure out what equipment is best for these characters. Yeah. And this guy's got the illegal shit. Just let me shop. Dark Jedi Night Robe. Not particularly interesting. Gray Jedi Robe. I'm assuming it means the color and not like an actual gray Jedi, because I don't believe in those. I do subscribe to the more original George Lucas take on the Force, where not like, you know, we talk about the light side and the dark side, but he thought of it as the Force and the dark side. And the dark side was the corruption of the Force. It wasn't like two sides of a coin. It was, you know, using the, accepting the Force's will and selfishly corrupting it, which this game does not do correctly. Am I going the wrong way? Is that why do I have to go the other way first to get my stuff? I thought that I was going the right way. Let's just double check real quick. No, okay. I guess I actually do have to, okay. I guess this fight I actually do have to do without weapons. It's fine. Please, I don't want any trouble. It was an accident, I swear. That didn't look like an accident. Oh, he speaks English.
Wanted to make a fool of him.
No, that wasn't the way it was. I didn't mean to disturb your drinking. Allow me to leave you and go on my way. I will trouble you no longer.
Not even an apology. That won't do at all. This
What's going on here?
had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work.
I'd like to hear his side of the story. Oh, thank you. It's very simple. I was at the bar enjoying my drinks when these brutes here elbowed their way up to the bar, spilling my beverage all over the two of us. And then they dragged me out here. Look at those two. I know what they want. They want to send me home with my limbs twisted, body battered, and spirit broken. You must help me.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
I want to point out that we did just see a TSF officer literally like 15 feet away. I won't let you lay a hand on him. I think you should leave now.
Yeah? Or what? You're gonna teach me a lesson? Go ahead. I hate your kind anyways. Keep your nose in your own business.
I don't want to fight you. Can't we talk about
Believe
this?
me, there's nothing to talk about.
I don't want to fight you.
You shouldn't have gotten involved.
Wah wah. I know I could have just paid him off, but like, I don't wanna. Oh, the TSF officer is helping. Okay. Ooh, is it? Can I actually do this? Wow. They really suck. We have no weapons or armor, and I'm just actually winning. Okay. Why are they allowed to do this? Give me money. No. I just didn't want them to have all the fun. Oh boy. The Republic must do something about this, but it's anyone's guess as to whether or not they will. Yeah. It's kind of that is one problem I have with these games, is you're either like a saint or you're like mwahaha comically evil for no reason. Like, it's not even like an evil that makes sense. The NPCs are a lot more nuanced, I think. You should leave in case their friends come looking for them. Yeah. Like the Dobo brothers, I think, are interesting. They're two heads of how you can operate as a merchant. Thank you. I'll take it. Look, I know I probably get more light side points for not accepting the credits, but also you max out light side points pretty easily. So, all right, here's the terminal for this area. Download area map. Yeah, I don't think you save a ton of time by collecting all of those and using them. Alright.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
Lieutenant Gren said to come here to get the Ebon Hawk and the rest of my possessions out of impound.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
Wow, they're doing great. Stolen? How is it even possible?
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred.
Well, you see, we left the loading ramp down, didn't lock anything, and everything was just unlocked.
And the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, You're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in residential module OE2 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
Can I get my possessions back at least?
Your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers.
Alright. I'm pretty sure one of the lockers does not have my stuff in it, but I'm going to take it anyways. Alright, I'll be going now. Oh boy, does Atten sure know a lot. He rolled high on that galactic lore check, right? Okay. Alright. Most of that was probably mine. Okay, let's get some... Wait, so actually, what is... Vibrosword? I don't think I had this many Vibroswords before. Well, okay, one of them was Krea's. Okay, so plus 11, 5 to 15, or plus 11, 5 to 14 without a sword. See, this is... I literally am doing almost the same amount of damage just without a weapon. Yeah, we want the cardio regulator on this guy, and insulated gloves are good. Reflex, well, yeah, why not? Energy shield. Yeah, always need that extra constitution. There we go, we got a sword. It's not really helping us much, but that's hilarious, actually. I'll have to upgrade that. Will or damage resistant versus sonic. Actually, I kind of didn't realize that was on there. That's great. That's really great on progress. I don't think there's a lot of sonic damage after that, though. Okay, and then you... Oh, gosh. I wonder if I could sell those, or if I just scrap them? Oh, I forgot that there's two variants of that. That's funny. He had the light repeating blaster. Wow, okay. All I got for you is a vibro sword. Alright, whatever she's wearing she cannot see, so I'm just going to give her the breath mask so she cannot be poisoned. Nerve enhancement system. You know, that seems appropriate. Immune to fear. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's do some level ups real quick. Wisdom. Alright, yeah, let's give her some more wisdom. Sounds good. Okay. We need to start getting those heals in. Okay. Atten... I think he just got one. It's every odd one he gets a sneak attack die, so I think we want... I think I want to go to Nar Shaddaa first. I think that'd be good. Yeah, let's level up. Dexterity, yeah. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna make him a Jedi and then make him use guns anyways. He's just really good. Fighting spirit, I can't see what that is from here. Okay, hold on. Fighting spirit. Wait, which one's this? Oh, sneak attack, yeah. Where's Fighting Spirit? Is it not here because I can't select it? I have to like look at it. Okay. Wait, what's precise shot? Increases the damage done with ranged weapons by +2. This feat also applies a -4 penalty to any attempt to deflect the blaster bolt. Yeah, he's just so good as a straight up gun guy. Why can't he take the next? Does he not? Is he unable to ever learn that next tier? Oh, because he's not a soldier. Soldiers can do that. Okay. I want to eventually level this up, but it's useless right now, and oh, I actually could like in a couple levels get this. Do I want that or do I want precise shot? Because that is just 2 damage. Yeah, let's just do that for now. Okay. Okay. 6 to 16. Perfect. I think that's actually kind of perfect right now. 6 to 16, 6 to 9. Yeah, that's actually really good. We're sticking with that for right now. Okay, great. And oh, this is where Lieutenant Grant is. We can talk to him about. Oh, hold up. Is it graphics? Force speed effects. Yeah, let's turn that off. Actually, can I do this without like crashing the game? I don't know if that looks better, but...
Something I can help you with?
Whoa, look at those high-definition ears. Do you have any work I can do?
Interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties?
Yeah, why not?
This isn't a bounty, so to speak. But we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem. Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Zerka and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation.
Oh, that's bad.
A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since.
Why do you need my help? That sounds like something the TSF should investigate.
Well, that's the problem. Our investigation wasn't exactly government sanctioned.
Okay, I like these guys a little better.
Specifically instructed not to pursue the matter, but that's not important. The important thing is that Batono's gone missing, and I want to know what happened to him. Maybe there is, but that's not the point.
A little guilt,
point is,
yeah.
I want to know what happened to him.
Do you have any leads?
Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck.
This is a massive station, by the way. And they have a Docking Bay 3. Which I guess they would, but like the fact that we're on the one that has 1, 2, and 3 is kind of funny. I'll see what I can dig up.
Thank you.
I have some other questions about the bounties. Tell me about the criminals.
They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction, a side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack, enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel.
Oh, what do you know about the criminals?
There are 2 of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know.
I'll see if I can dig up.
All right, just be careful. We've already lost 2 good officers to them.
I'd like to
What
talk
is
to you about Batu Rem.
You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid.
Are you sure that wasn't the real Batu Rem? That's an incredibly... Yeah, okay, that's funny. Is there a way to find out about the killer's movements on the station?
Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in docking bay 3. Unfortunately,
What's a
the
tramp
cargo
freighter?
and
I don't...
passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you.
I'll see. I can
If
dig
you
up.
find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe.
I'll be going now. Did I not equip any armor? I did not. Okay. I'm a silly goose. Yeah. 666. Wow, look at that. They're back in sync. Okay. Atten is wearing clothing. You silly goose. There we go. Kreia also wearing clothing. Well, she doesn't have a lot of options. There, you can wear the mining uniform, which is not going to change your appearance, but, you know. No, I appreciate having a character that only has one hand. I think that's funny. Not funny. I think that's good, you know, for ableism reasons and such. What I do think is funny is that the animation around it is not particularly good. So there's a lot of times where she does appear to use that hand. That's what I was trying to say. It's funny. I don't think it's funny that they included a one-handed character. That's not what I meant. Okay, here we are in the docking bay area. I was just seeing if maybe the criminals were here already. Oh. I don't think I've ever hit this either. I was helping the Ithorians, yes. Because I skipped talking to her before I got to this area. It has nothing to do with money. The planet, then. You don't really think the Ithorians could do better than Zerka, do you? Actually, I do. Yeah. You're a fool, then. Yeah, maybe. I can tell you're too thick-headed to see through the lies you've told yourself, but if you have doubt, talk to Jail Lowerso at the Zerka offices in Residential 081. You know what? I've talked to her every time I've played this game, I think. I'm not going to. I'm just going to not talk to her. In my character, in my headcanon for my character, they understand who Zerka is already and have no interest in talking to them. That one's locked. Okay.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing.
Whoa.
TSF investigation. Move along.
They have twins guarding that docking bay. That's crazy. Oh, you know what? I don't want to do this yet. Nothing really. Our restoration efforts have been brought to a standstill. Yeah, that sucks. Why is that? There are plant restoration contract disputes with Zerka that must be restored before we can resume our work. I know little more than that. Chodo Habat, our leader, could tell you more. Okay. We're going to go over here, and we're going to talk about Batu Rem. See, this... I don't like the long hallway shit. It's not great. Whee! She, like, the robe looks too big for her, and it looks like she's wearing jammies. Okay. Me talk to you. It's a private docking bay owned and operated by Zerka Corporation. Unless you have business here, please move along. So, this game does, you know, like, it has all three docking bays are important people's things, right? When I run a game, I'm trying to, like, emphasize the scale of this, like, my players were on this station for a while. I try to emphasize scale by having like a bunch of unimportant ones in between that they didn't have to go to. And that was specifically because I wanted them to understand how big this station was. And I'm just like, am I making a mistake by doing that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking for a man named Batono. You don't know, but he oversaw these docks. Look, I'm paid to guard this docking bay, not answer your questions. Inquiries about Zerka's employees should be directed at the branch's executive officer. Zerka employee? Then you know Batono. You must be mistaken. Ooh, you can tell me what you know, or I can hurt you, and you will tell me what you. Then you will tell me what you know. I know that you work for Zerka, but that's all. You have to believe me. Talk to Lorso. If anyone knows more, it's her. I'll take the dark side points for a little persuasion. That's fine. This is document 3. If you have no business here, please be on your way. Wow, that is very, very inviting. I'd like some information about a passenger that came through here. I can't release that data to you. The confidentiality of travelers who come through our bay is one of our primary concerns. Don't worry, I'll be discreet with my inquiries. The killer is dead anyways. Perhaps, even so, it will incur some expenses for me to find the information you seek. How much would this expense be? Oh yeah, here you go. 25 bucks and no problem. Passenger's name, Batu Rem. His departure destination was Nar Shaddaa. I'll be going now. So that means that the real Batu Rem is it might be fine. I think, maybe? Okay. I got 30 minutes and I gotta be done. But, in the meantime, Chorohabat sent me to help deliver the... yeah. Okay, do these open? Can I steal anything here? Wait, Oh, I'm just getting monitor glitching. This monitor has a weird, slight ghosting that kind of looks like the highlighting of this for this game. Yeah, I kind of wish it didn't, but it's not really noticeable in most games. It's just when you're like moving things on the screen on like a very flat surface, you know?
Excuse me, Master.
Oh boy.
But it seems we have some additional visitors.
Oh, look at that. It's like they're making their first album right there. Okay. Can I stun this guy? That'd be funny. Oh, I cannot. I cannot. Can we talk about how random people can do like flips with the sword? Like that's phenomenal. All right, so what did she give me? She has used a power on me. How do I figure out what she's used on me? How do I find out active effects? Can you not see active effects? Okay. New plan. Energy resistance. Is that one that... Actually, I think that might be what you just cast. Force shield, maybe? Sorry, this is going back like an hour and a half to when I was trying to figure out if she could cast an armor-restricted force power on me. Okay, Force Shield is restricted by armor. So if I cast it...
Yes.
Ah, it does apply to the main character, who is wearing armor. So suddenly... I'm just getting tankier, man. Okay. I am grateful for your assistance. That was most terrible. I wonder who could have ordered such a thing. An assassin's tool. It is no surprise the hired killers could carry weapons such as these.
It appears that it has a number of illegal modifications.
Interesting. I believe you're correct. I am by no means an expert. Such modifications are illegal on Citadel Station. Lieutenant Gren should be informed. But more importantly, you must take the droid back to Chodohabat. I fear there may be more attacks if we do not see to it quickly and safely. Yes, I'll get the droid back to the Ithorians right away. So, if I remember right, so this item actually does appear in the Saga Edition game. Where the hell did it go? Oh, here it is. Can I not use it? Oh, here it is. Yeah. But in here, it is actually garbage. Like, 1d4 damage. Awful. That is the worst damage you can do. Honestly, range. I never look at range. All combat is does seem to be in point-blank range in this game. Whatever. It does have extended critical threat. Right? Yeah. The stun chance is not great. It's fine. You can use it offhand. It's balanced, but that's it. Okay, attack. Yeah, this is just an awful weapon. I have so many, like, legal weapons that are significantly better. Yeah. I guess they didn't want to, like, just hand you, like, a really great weapon. But, like, why'd they do a holdout weapon when there's no chances to, like, have your weapons taken away? Stealth Field Enhancer. Alright. Perfect. I know who needs that. Stealth +4. Look at that. Oh man. Look at. We're all wearing our glasses except for Kreia because she's you know, I forgot she was blind and I started saying that out loud and now I feel bad. I should feel bad. I think she's blind. I think that's, yeah. She has her eyes covered the whole time. I assume that's because she's blind, but yeah. Yeah, I got stuck on the railing.
I hear you. Let me take care of this. Damn thing's stuck.
I like how there's a weapon that's just like, yep, it's really great against doors. You shouldn't be here. I must devote my full attention to the operation of the docking bay. I'll be going now. Alright, we got about 20 minutes left. You got any questions? Now's a great time. Hallway access door. Alright. Okay. Isn't there an area like this on Manan in the first game? Like a docking area? I feel like this is this just lifted from that? You know, Probably. It probably takes a long time to actually like model areas like this with these older tools and these older games. I wouldn't be surprised if that they did in fact reuse that, but I think I might have missed the module, like the little teleport button. Hold up. Is that it? It's right there, isn't it? Yep. Did I get this already? I did. I'm dumb. Okay. Wait. Do I not have the droid with me? Oh no. I left the droid behind. I thought he was following me already. This droid's like, oh, was I supposed to go with you? Oh, okay. For some reason I thought this was like an actual escort mission. I've played this game like 20 times through.
I am yours.
Good, good. Our computer system has been prepared for your arrival. You may begin transfer.
So now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
I am grateful for your help in this matter. Please accept this gift for my people. Is it a pointed stick? What did he give me? Did it tell me? Is there anything else I can do to help you? This incident at the docks confirms one of my fears. The gunmen were from the exchange. Zerka has hired the criminal syndicate to work against us. Long have I suspected that Zerka and the exchange worked together, the former supplying manufactured arms to be sold via the latter's black market channels. Now, with the TSF keeping a closer eye on Zerka activities, the corporation has turned to the exchange to be its fist on Citadel Station. Zerka and the exchange must be stopped. Yeah. What you say is true, but up until now there have been little success in dealing with them. I fear he does not take us seriously. The Jedi, though, are renowned as warriors and diplomats both. Perhaps you might speak with Lopak. Show him the value of a restored Telos. I'll go speak with him. I am most grateful for your assistance. I will guide my thoughts towards your safety. Infiltrator gloves. Interesting.
Just say the word.
I bet you could use these. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Ooh. What's the... Is it just one? I mean, that's still great. Look at that. Just the amount of... So, I like these old crunchy systems because it does actually give me a lot of joy to find another +1 to give to each of my characters. What are you cheering about? I walk out and this person's cheering.
The
You silly.
really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Alright, well, let's go steal some...
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
Was his mouth moving at, like, hyperspeed? Like, holy crap. Who are you? Why are you here? I'll be going. Who are you?
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it. The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air.
Oh, I can ask who he is again. That's great. I mean, I get it. Like, in some of these games, like, forgetting what you have heard in the past is pretty common. It makes sense. Okay, there is a lab here. Nice. Can I open this? Ah, it might be impossible, though, now I'm thinking about it.
Damn
thing's stuck.
Yeah. Well, at least for him. Oh,
Just
but
say the
you... I think you can open it. Yeah, there you go. Slice authentication codes. Log out. I'll add that to my collection of like 20 plus med packs. I'm so glad I can steal from this hospital. I do find it interesting how many games have attempted in the past to handle morality, and it's just such a. I mean, it goes for anywhere of being too strict to too loose. I think on all of them. Ooh, should I go talk to talk to Zerka now? Yeah, let's do it. Be like, hey, I already kind of screwed you over, but
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station.
He's got deep red eyes. Look at that.
How may I help you?
Sith.
If you will allow me to look
Ooh.
at it. Yes, this is indeed a Zerka manufactured holdout blaster.
Why would a Zerka weapon be in the hands of an assassin? Well, they probably bought it.
Corporation is the galaxy's leading weapons producer. A blaster of this model is quite common. However, it does seem to have some non-standard modifications. I'm sorry, but...
I'll be going now. He confirmed... Okay. Everyone should have guns. Oh, those look like our guys.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be...
That seems best. We will wait until things cool down before we attempt to seek passage off system.
For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement. Of course.
I don't know why you can't stop them here. Wait. I think it's our key. Oh, you can. Okay, it's just they run. And pathing makes it funny. Yeah, so like if I was doing this scene, I would have made it so that my companions would have come up parallel to me and they could run through, and it wouldn't look like, you know, a slow runaway, but I know they were unlimited time.
My hands are
Not a
full
thing,
trying
it's just
to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly gifted to the Ithorians. If there is nothing
It was
else,
theirs.
I would prefer it if you left our premises.
His name Batono mean anything to you?
Of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
Yeah, I do think this game does approach like capitalism in an interesting way. He's gone missing. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
I'm curious though as to why you...
My reasons are my own.
See. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like
I think
him
he's in one of those
always
residential modules we were in.
I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward. Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces.
How would you convince him to abandon his investigation then?
If credits are what he wants, then Zerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit
Otherwise,
on that.
Zerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council.
If I find no truth to his accusations, then perhaps I will tell
If
you.
your conscience demands it, then by all means.
Okay. Alright, it is 10 to 11. I'm getting very sleepy. I think I'm going to call it... I'm going to get out to the hallway and then call it. I'm enjoying playing this again. I am enjoying playing this as a stream. I think I may continue doing this. I don't know if I'm going to do every week like I've done the last 2 weeks, but I may... maybe I'll do it every other week. I think every other week would be fun. This game, it's like, I think a normal playthrough for me is like 32 to 36 hours. So, like, we're already, like, not, what is it, already 20% of the way? Yeah. We'll see. I mean, I don't think my pacing's the same anyways as it has been in the past. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. I will find it may be next Thursday or the Thursday after, depending on how I decide to continue doing this, because I'm enjoying it. It's fun. So yeah. Again, thanks. Have a good night. I hope to see you again soon.